Got that all sorted. Let's go ahead and switch to the mission screen here while we get. Let's see, we get the battle icon up. Welcome to the Shogunate, huh? We got another new event. Like, it seems to be I'll do like 1 or 2 battles in this fucking Stream Raiders, and then by the time I get back to it, there's some new shit happening just about every time. So yeah, I guess you'll have that when you are active as infrequently as I am. Let's get that cracking and ready to roll. Devil Diamond, huh? Yeah, what do we got here? Plays 2 Centurions, 3 battles, get 7 kills. Centurion. What is the Centurion again? Hold up. I know I have one, I just don't remember what it looked like. Templar Centurion, there you go. Alright. So I have a kind of a base idea of what I want to do with this. I'm the Centurion. Thank you. Thank you.
I gotta sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom.
Here, Quest Plush. You can hold the mask. Doom. Hi. How's you? How's life? Welcome to the Stram. So we're doing, yeah, this is gonna be a splash screen, like a backdrop for Shin. So we're gonna do this at standard screen ratio. Before we get started on this, I'm gonna look up the same as always, pretty much. Fun stuff. The whole ass mood. I got home today and Julie's losing her damn marbles about some shit. apparently the baby's not as interested in titty feeding versus bottle feeding, and Julie's very upset about this. But like, up until now, she's been titty feeding pretty consistent. Like, we've been shuffling, like we've been adding on bottle to titty to make sure she's getting enough. But now she's like preferring the bottle, and Julie's really upset because she wanted to breastfeed more. So, and like she's talking all this shit about how she's a failure and da 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 da. And I was like, no, you shut you fuck up right now. You are a good mother. We made a perfect, beautiful little bean. Nah. I called my mom and I was like, what do we do? And she's like, call lactation. I was like, that's what I thought. So I made Julie pinky promise to call a lactation specialist tomorrow. Other than that, the baby's doing great. She's a cute, gassy little bean that I think Amelia was starting to get a little jealous of her. Sorry so much not to give you a text about sending that. I see long and tell you. Like I saw that I was on my phone, so I saw the PayPal thing pop up, and I was like, "The fuck?" I looked at it, I'm like, cue the math meme because I'm like, I know she owes me money, but that seems like a lot to send me at once. So either she's like had a bunch of money come her way and she's like just wanted to be a good bean, or like I have a big commission coming my way or something. I don't know. And then I'm like, I'm just gonna ask her. Why am I fucking thinking about this? Like, why am I overthinking this? I can just ask. I'm dumb. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of looking for some inspiration here. So the commission that we're doing is for Shin, our good boy, the House of Shin, and he wants. It specifically says Oni layer. The commission thing on my list just says new background for Shin, Oni layers. So like I have some ideas of what I want to do with this. But we're gonna do a little bit of googling just to see what we can get. Pat's own head. I do that shit all the time. Just like. So let's just see what Google has to say about this. Let's see if we can find like some cool ideas, because I was thinking like a throne room kind of deal, if that makes sense. Like my mental image is very anime-esque, so like kind of like this aesthetic with like the spikes and like the river of blood and maybe like fire and shit. Something like kind of like that. And like I figured like we could do like a throne, because like we're entering the domain of the Oni, and like Onis are big powerful demon creatures. Like you would think that they would have like some kind of big ass I'm in charge chair, right? That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. I messaged Shin being like, hey, I'm starting to work on your thing, but he didn't respond. He might be sleeping or busy. It's entirely possible.
Wow, Shiki, big gay. Y'all didn't have to go in that hard, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect that from either of you, because the last time I heard something,
I guess it's like it's entirely subjective, I suppose.
telling me that I would never amount to anything.
But we are gonna we're gonna do some looking. We're gonna do some looking and seeing if we can like see if we can like find some cool inspo. Ooh. That is fucking sick. God damn. Who made that? Jason A. Engel. This is dope as hell. The stroller went to his cousin. I completely spaced out. We got the like our stroller. I think mom reordered it. Like we're talking about like the stroller that broke, right? Or oh, you're good. Double stroller that was good. Oh, right. Okay, no, I remember now. This is kind of what I was thinking about, like with the throne. I don't know if we should. Hold on. Okay, we're using our final snooze on the ants. So I should ask. I'm gonna message Shin.
Funny thing is that I'm not a rapper, but you fail at the one thing you're trying to be. Get on your knees, I do not bleed, you should retreat, you're a disease. You could be handed every single power in the fucking world, but you'll never be me. No. We're not the same, bitch, you're fucking with the devil. Try to be just like me, stupid clothes, I've counted several. Be clutch till you die, oh, and never on my level. Oh, give a single fuck.
Got to knock out like a quarter of your dead. Oh, yes, so yeah. Hell yeah. That definitely helps. It will definitely help. Fuck, I'm just glad we don't have goddamn medical debt related because of Julie's insurance. I don't remember what it's called, but she's got like some kind of special state insurance that she was able to keep after we got married because I'm not on that. I'm on my own insurance. So like I'm screwed if I have any like extreme medical issues. But anything relating to her and the kids, we're golden. Tash, hello. How are you? We're currently trying to get some inspiration for like an Oni's lair, which like, okay, so it specifies lair in the commission request, but I'm thinking like, okay, so when I think like a lair, I immediately, for some reason my brain goes throne room, right? Right. I feel like that's, Currently 2.5K in debt until Bean's insurance is processed. But once it's processed, we're not in debt, right? Right. That's how that works. I hope. Otherwise, we could do like... Maybe we could do a couple different ones. I could do like the throne room. I could do like... I'm kind of liking... Okay, so like... Kind of like this idea, this visual of like the mountainside with like the foliage. List trying to get caught up on ASAP. Got to see how much your car's gonna cost, among other things too. So trying to chip away at everything a little at a time. That's a whole mood. Yeah, I got car repairs coming up, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna need more. I'm just getting my transmission fluid and filter changed, but like my car's been making some noises lately. So if like those noises aren't resolved by getting the transmission fluid done, then like I'm gonna have to ask dude to take a look at it in general and try to find the source of the issue.
Hey, so what's up, bitch? 17, I'm giving hits with throw 'em up down. Fuck around, make sure Sakuna go get slumped quick. I'm the best, so who gon' test me? Can't be fucked with.
I feel like this looks kind of AI generated now that I'm looking a little more closely at it. Like there's little inconsistencies and like weird morphages. Like I like this idea though at a base level. I like this idea too of like kind of the desolate landscape kind of situation. If that makes sense. I guess we'll Alright, we're gonna grab this. Grab that image. That's a little too mystical. Like I was looking, like I saw this one, and I liked it, but it's a little too mystical. I'm looking for like, yeah, like off-putting, like desolate landscape kind of shit. So it's yeah. I think we're gonna do an outer shot actually. I'm just blowing up Shin's DMs right now. Like, I'm just throwing whatever's... You had a question for me? What's up? Oh shit. Also, if anyone's interested in doing Stream Raiders, I forgot to put the little widget up. My bad. Just looking for like some inspo right now. Ah, ad. Dragons?
Cover me, I'm going in. Look around and go right. Nation is depending on us. Put aside your own life. We've got to save them one by one. You gotta put aside your own life. We're rainbows underneath the sun.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, the ad hasn't started yet. I can sure as hell try. I don't know if the it's not telling me if the ad's going or not, so if it is, just in case it is. Just in case it is. It's not yet? Okay. That's weird. Normally it does that immediately. Huh, maybe it gave me an extra snooze. Like, I've drawn dragons before. These days I'm definitely better with Eastern versus Western dragons, but like I can draw anything if you give me enough time to practice. I can sure as hell try to make what you want happen. There it goes.
This is the part of your life where you know that it's good to be soldiers. Do you think they can hold us? It's the team hard as a boulder. Terrorists on the other side of the door. You know they would do anything to get over. They will not yield. Put up a shield and don't forget to look over your shoulder. Ready to preach, ready to siege. Devilish deeds get blown up. We are freedom fighters, so before the night is over, let them feel the bullets when you cock and pull it, soldier. Infiltrating just to break. Environmental deadly play. I'm here to take that lead. To lead that sea. Engaging bloody history.
I'm debating trying to do this like fully in Photoshop, which I generally don't do that for commissions. Back from ads. If you got me a reference with written details, yeah, I could definitely work with that. I will say, so let's see, Josh wants something. Jack wanted something to do with the face. There's something I gotta do in my free time still that I keep fucking forgetting. Like, there's a bit of a list of commissions, so like there is a wait period. If that's not an issue, then like.
Never run, never hide, legends never die. Feel the burn, come alive, lighting up the night.
Okay. Like, I can work with reference images and descriptions. Like, that is actually extremely helpful. Because a lot of the time I've just given like a few words of an explanation and then just people say go. Which, I mean, I don't mind that. It's like, I appreciate that people trust me enough to just give me creative freedom with that shit, but like, it makes me nervous sometimes. I know I have like a... I'm gonna grab some brushes if I can.
Top 3, but you praise mine. You could never see the daylight. No fire with a gray light.
I do this for you, hope you know it. Lighting up the sky, hope I show it, yeah. My whole life I'll see through. All I wanted was to be you, but I really couldn't see.
We're just gonna grab a mega pack and see how that goes. Like, we'll dick with the rest of these later. Oh, they're a crosshatcher brush? Hmm.
There's no time, let me save you, it's alright. I live my truth, and when it all falls, they'll look to you. So remember to never run, never hide, legends never die. Feel the burn come alive, lighting up the night. I'll do what it takes, yeah. So just set your heart ablaze.
I'm gonna scooch these over somewhere. I don't fucking know where, actually. Where's my Adobe folder? Is that on D? Yeah, okay. I just create a new folder here called brushes and slap them in here. Yeah, let's take a look at this mega pack and see what we've got here. Okay, so this is kind of like what I've got for my iPad, actually. Okay, cool. Well, let's start working on it and let's see what we can come up with. And like, if Shin's not vibing with it by like the next time I talk with him, we'll try something else. That's all you can really. It's just the name of the game. You gotta work with your customers, you know. We'll do perfect pencil 2 and just see how that looks. Like that. That's not bad. I'm digging that. Do nice and light. Tone it down a little bit. Alright, beautiful. So I think we're gonna start off with just a general like idea of the landscape. So we're gonna also turn the opacity on the reference images down a good deal, like a solid like 35-ish, and lock that layer so we can't dick with that too much. Okay, cool. So I can see like our lines through those. That's primarily what we're looking for. So, okay. Alright, so I'm definitely feeling like kind of the mountainous landscape. So I guess let's start off with just I want a little more of a jagged look though, if that makes sense. Like kind of spire-esque mountains. What, one on fajita? Hmm. I guess just I don't know, what do we have, like we have like sour cream. I could, like, honestly all I really would want is like sour cream. Everything else is like sour cream, cheese, lettuce, lime, beans, and guac. Okay, sour cream, lettuce, lime, and guac. And cheese. Fuck it, cheese too. Just give me a little bit of everything, and I'll just label it as chicken fajitas and hope that like I don't go too far over. I have a very specific idea in my brain for like mountains. Yeah. Do it up with the beans too, fuck it. There's a specific like mountain ranges that I can't quite. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's like I'm kind of thinking like this, kind of like spiry, kind of spire-ish mountain ranges. Let's see what we can find for Japanese mountains. Like I'm trying to. I have an idea in my brain now that I want to try and make do, but yes, like this, like this. All right. So like just at a general idea of like what we're looking for, I'm feeling like I want like a couple just a mountain like right in the foreground, and like kind of having the range build its way down, like gradually have like maybe a fucking river running past to the horizon line out in the distance, something like that. And then like have like a large mountain out here, and like right about the peak of the mountain I want to do like what they did here, where it's like kind of a temple built in like out of the stone. I think that's what we're gonna try and go for here. Now where to start with that idea is the next fucking question, huh? Okay. This is gonna be an undertaking. Where did my reference image go? I didn't even fucking copy it. You burned yourself? God damn it. Do you need me to come help you, baby? You sure? Actually, this is almost exactly what I was trying to, like, visualize, but opposite side. Okay, if you're positive you don't need help, then okay, I will shut the fuck up. Maybe I'm going a little too hard on the detailing.
Mess with the young co, going gung-ho. Want me better than I finish you in one blow. More godly than long nose. Your worst thoughts, I've done those. Cause darkness is infinite, killing it. I do not care about innocence. I started wars with the dead on the floor. It's all part of my cause to be infamous. We are too different. Broken the worst out of prison. These killers are now on my bankroll. I've murdered for powers that nobody's stopping me. Leaving them all in a black hole. No backbone. You cowards ain't nothing. I made the globe quake. I'ma leave your dreams dead. Luffy like your bro Ace.
One finger on the throat, now they're choking for air. Heroes are a joke to me, hope isn't there. Replay what we say, we're done, fight it fair. DK like DK, my company's rare. Yeah, I brought a team with me, fear in the league. Is he really this fiend? what you're hearing, defeating me, please. You're deceived, I believe in the hero deceased. The world, oh, tell me nothing to be pleasant like a movie. It's your life losing when the guns
They're going like too jagged with it? I don't know. I suppose we should just keep building and see what comes of it, huh?
I've been fighting through pain and strife, so it's likely I might lose it. Know that my dogs have you in their sight, they pry that eye of Anubis. Don't dare mock with those rare hunters, they tear numbers from life pools. Rock and vaporize and smoke, you know it's not that type of jewel. Can't harm Marek, I'm barbaric, my mind's twisted like the card back is I'm dark magic. He's a fast banished to the shadow realm while I laugh at him. Didn't fare so well when the pharaoh fell, sorry that I went and took my sender off. But she said I was 1,000 times better than you getting a millennium rod.
I take your planet, make it my country. Bow down and love me, you filthy monkey. I make them panic, there's none above me. Bow down and love me. This ain't even my final form. Yo, it's a golden one, it's overdone. So
I don't know if we want to do foliage actually.
I started off so cold, couldn't fight the hunger my soul hadn't grown.
If we wanted to do like
Give me all the power and control that you're wrong. If you want me, you can find me playing gungy. Used to think that there was no one left that was above me. Evolution of the mind is proving that you might be something. So I'll spend my final minutes holding on to what I love. There's no recovery, yeah.
trying to do like more in the distance kind of thing here with like maybe there could be foliage down at the base. I'm not sure. Like we're just rough ideaing this right now. So one, it's kind of big. Sure, we'll just do one big in.
I'm in a league, come in a feast, gonna rain hell in you sheep. So what we want at least, we just want a piece. I'm not who you thought it would be. Overpowered to the peak, who you call it weak. You better hope it's tongue in cheek. They better know it isn't me. I'm not who you seek.
I like the horizon, like about there.
Try to make us look stupid. I've been reincarnated lately. I've turned myself a bit ruthless. It's true. I got more patience. I've waited years for this chance, and who knew that I looked up to the person I say I am.
I'm saying, Henny, are you okay? The one who don't play. Honestly, don't care how many show one you won't slay. Mess with the creator, I will make it when you don't say nothing, cause you fear my very essence and you won't pray. I'm that man, you can catch hands, I never lack fam. Attack and watch me snap and leave you flat, man. That's facts, damn. I'm a Batman, so relax, plan. Every single move, don't let me curse you, it's a rap, fam.
Oh shit, it's time for battle? It's time for battle. Alright. Oh no! Oh, I'm all by myself. Okay. Honor! For glory! For nuggets! Well, that went well. I got onigiri. Nice. Thick and nasty. Thank you, baby. I just occurred to I could have come grab it. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was properly done. So thank you. Love you. Next up, I guess. I apologize if this seems kind of like bleh compared to like my usual. What does this do? I like get info. There we go. Let's try the slime. Let's see how the slime do. I've never used the slime. We might as well have fun with it, right? Why not? Yeah, okay, so I apologize if this seems kind of like, I don't know, boring and as if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but in all honesty, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I wasn't given a ton of guidance as to what to do here, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and seeing what comes of it, and we'll like, so we're literally just kind of building a landscape from scratch and seeing what happens. That being said, though, let me go ahead and just take a quick bite of my fajita here. Just a moment. Oh god, it's leaking everywhere. I was not aware of how juicy it was. It's good stuff. Put some lime on this bitch. Make a little puddle of green sauce. Come back to you in a minute. Don't go nowhere. What the fuck am I listening to? Big titty goth girl. Forget I have this on just like the smart shuffle. I guess we're gonna get the mountain range put together first and foremost. I think we're gonna have like this general area consist of the actual layer. I think we'll throw a river in this bitch. I hope Shin likes this, whatever I end up coming up with here. Have like some minor like hills kind of lining it here and there, and just some little nubbin mountains. We could make that be like a fucking river of blood or some shit. Some fucking nonsense. Some like edgelord ass nonsense that I feel like would go great with this. like a big old fucking like red moon in the sky. Like, looking at it on my screen, I'm like, it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of man. Then I look over at it on the feed, and I'm like, that looks pretty good, goddamn. The question then becomes like, so do we try to like fully paint this? Because I haven't done that. No, speaking of painting, actually, hold on a second. We have 9 days left on the Dog Ross challenge. I forgot all about that shit. Do we try to properly paint this? Like, I mean, digitally, obviously, but like, do we try to Photoshop paint this, or do we do what I've been doing with like my hand-done doodles of like, oh, I should definitely save this. Of like, here, hold on, let me close this and like, so like what I've been doing on my iPad for like these types of projects, it's like I'll do like hard lining and then fill it with color, kind of like what I would do for like the vector art, but like it has like nicer shading because, you know, I guess the question is, do we try to step out of our comfort zone and do something? What's up, Silence? Do we step out of our comfort zone and try to do something like a little different just to see if we can expand upon what we're doing? Or also, I saw your message in Discord. I haven't added you to Steam yet, but I will do that immediately after stream. Not sure what I want to do here. Also, apologies if that's like super audible. I'm not trying to do ASMR shit, and like I empathize with anyone who hates food noises. I have misophonia, so I understand. I'm sorry, I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm fucking starving. I mean, not literally, clearly, but. Don't want that to drip on my fucking drawing pad, do we? What's for dinner? Julie made fajitas. I believe chicken fajita with some jalapenos, some green pepper, some onion. We added black bean and mushroom to it, which is it's a bit different from the norm for us. I know, right? And Julie's a fantastic cook, so like it's really good. You're gonna have chicken tortilla soup tonight? Hell yeah, that sounds dope as hell. I haven't had tortilla. Now that I think about it, I haven't had tortilla soup since we had fucking the stomach flu a year ago. The fact that that sounds good as hell, though, makes me think that. Yeah. Wait, so beans aren't fat? Can I have legumes, beans, and lentils? Okay. I mean, as like, I figure as long as we like, as long as you could, I'll eat whatever you can eat, baby. Like, I'm not gonna try and like. I mean, we have stuff that you can't eat in the freezer right now that I have to deal with, but we can do stuff to make that edible for you. I think you were saying we can.
Showdown with the king of games. Deck ready, better think again. Sky dragon with a ring of flames. I bring the pain. Your life was disintegrate. My limits break. It's all of a cityscapes that in my way. Chumps try to imitate, no give or take. Play quick to win the day. Exodia, obliterate. A pharaoh run great like I'm Ramses. One man, tag team. Head losing a match, need a plan B. Card game, Gandhi. You're a lot of bugging like Weevil. We ain't the same, no discussion. I keep on winning against evil. Call that a chain of destruction. Millennium puzzle, my soul is discharging. Like Capsicum Garden. Focused on ghosts and no much more on glasses. Regeki and blasting. Fire, arson, like to be done with that I'm casting. I'm winning through natural selection, adapting to deals like I'm Darwin. Draw, leave him in the dust, Kyber, draw, counting up my wins, Geiger, draw, cutting up my deck, Snyder, drip on decks, my clothes designer. Start my mission, store my memories, and get the cards I'm missing. Hard position, destroy my enemies, I'm casting Dark Magician. Play my cards, lay them down, shuffle decks, we ain't ever gonna screw the rules. Courage, heart, final round, seconds left, disc out, and it's time to duel. Inside my book of secret arts, chimera, I'm bred from beastly parts. You pull these shields as big as Gardner. Blue eyes, no white walkers, tormentor. I torture to die from fire swords, where you're getting that life scorched. I'm fresher than a mulligan hand. The card destruction just to sully their plans. The third eye open, I summon the Sangha. Gassed up like hot rods, I leave them puzzled and bemused. Necklace gives me vision, mind is sharp like Slifer Dragon Tooth. I tip the scales, I got it locked when I go twist the key. My eye is on the prize, decide to climb inside the ring with me. Only one of us will leave. Seal of Orichalcos, you kneel before the pharaoh. Zero doubt, and now the round's toast. Play my cards, lay them down, shuffle decks, we ain't ever gonna screw the rules. Courage, heart, final round, seconds left, disc out, and it's time to duel.
I don't know what the hell I got going on like right here, but
46, dripping with blood out their orifice. You think of God, then you thought of this. I leave him let you talk.
There we go, something like that.
No boys like vasectomies, you cannot step to me. I live and burn like an effigy, double or nothing like Jeopardy. Cause when I kill a bitch, that shit don't stay in my memory.
I'm in a whole different category. Y'all really wanna get ahead of me, so guess who you can't get ahead of me. I never crack, but you know that it's crack when I spit that amphetamine. I'm never taking you serious. You my inferior, stronger than me, that's hilarious. They got them furious. Pull up and try me and I put an
I think we're gonna do like a kind of a cliffside.
Damn, I'm superior. Them not fearing hypnosis, cause I eat them all like bacteria. I sweep your bonnet, the coffin like black tip. I leave a room like the ending of
Yeah, cliffside stairway down, maybe kind of thing. Today's my day. Well stunted. On my way. Welcome to the dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon. So this isn't showing super well on stream here. We'll like just to like have context of like what I'm doing over here.
vision with something divine. Thought I was out of my mind, but I saw the fuck that was lying behind. I'd rather be hollow than follow your king. You'd rather be sheep, but that couldn't be me. You stuck in a prison, I'd rather be free than a servant than someone that's less than me.
Face in my blade, then it's already too late. Bow down, I'm the god of the new age. Two-faced, never sit above the food chain. Had to need a bank eye bitch to remove waste. Couldn't keep it on lock, I got goons, they be smoking. I got the dragon, my keto is potent. I leave 'em broken, it feels like shit like I'm moving through Trojan.
I am a king, I am the one. Step up to me, I already won. You never succeed, you're facing defeat, cause I wrote your story before it begun. Listen, I'm out of this planet. Only time I take an L is if I plan it. Couldn't feel the pressure, you ain't doing damage. To my opposition, y'all ain't been a challenge, got 'em in a panic.
Espada, got the team Hispanic. When we drop in the scene, they seem to vanish. Other bars, what you mean, bitch? I lead the planet. Got the beam, the Baptist when I clean, I banish. Like they need attention. They're not even living in the same dimension. Ain't nobody beating me, you're no exception. Go adventures, never giving up the moment that I made my entrance.
Yeah, I'm gon' run shit. Yeah, today's my day. Y'all grow
Stunted. On my way. Welcome to the dungeon.
Welcome to the dungeon.
Show your stay.
prepare to be hunted. Y'all should pray.
To your false idols you hold us so high, but I false idols you hold us so high, but I.
Welcome to the dungeon.
I can hear the cat yowling through my headphones and like a room down. That's ridiculous. How's the baby doing, baby? If you're still in chat at any rate. And for 4 minutes on the boot and fell asleep. Oh jeez, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to like consciously make sure to keep the art like on the like within view. Sorry. I forget that I have like a chat box up and covering shit a lot of the time. Alright, here, let me just turn off the chat box once so y'all can like kind of see what I did here. Like, what do we think? Can I get an opinion from chat? Like, how's this looking? Does this kind of say Oni layer to y'all? While y'all are taking a gander at that, I'm gonna have some more of my dinner. Nope. I can't grab things. There's a problem. I feel like this has legs to stand on. Like, this is a solid starting point. We just gotta figure out where to take it. You know what I mean? Thank you. This turned out better than I was expecting it to, considering we literally had nowhere to go with it from the beginning. My fajita fell apart. Oh. Probably wouldn't hurt to, like, add some extra shit to the landscape then. Like, in my mind, an Oni's lair would probably be like a toxic effect on the environment. So, like, there probably wouldn't be much, if any, foliage. So, maybe, like, skeletal remains of, like, buildings. Something like that. Could be the way we go with it. Could potentially do like an encampment or something of like an armed force coming to try and conquer the Oni. Still haven't decided how I want to like actually go about doing a final product on this.
I'm changing my fate. I fight for my place against the hate that I make mine. Strive to be great, but I've made my mistakes. Lines marked on my face when I play. I get straight nines. Lay that foundation, baseline.
All right, dinner's done. Now we can focus wholeheartedly for the last 30 minutes on fleshing this out a bit. Given that Jushin still hasn't gotten back to me, I'm assuming he is in fact asleep. Which would make sense, he's across the pond and enslaved. Ah, that is the distinct sting of I got hot sauce in an open wound. Ow. Yep, that is an open wound. Granted, like these guys here. They seem to specifically, like, the only other bit of intrigue they have is, like, they got these little, like, mini shrines off to the side type shit.
I'm really top of my game right now. They be looking for a handout. Unless they want to put a band down, rise against spike my punch, put a man down. Become the seventh, team on my back, really willing the seven. Feel like a beacon of villains. I besiege you, finish and defend the weakest people I speak and teach them a lesson. Viewer discretion, if you're a step and I'll ruin your section. They gonna copy me, they are not Kakashi. Any attempt is a poor reflection.
Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred.
From this town, you don't know the first thing about it. Work is a mountain, nah, I said my work is a mountain. Well done, doubting, reversed and rerouted. They crowded and crowned it. Now if anyone go round in maneuvers, they can get done foul like a Zuna. Turn for the pouting loser, shouting in humor, the pound and a Hugo. Yo, talk to the right, get clocked in your loud jaw. Kurama suck him with a southpaw. Hit him on the roof and get knocked to the ground floor. What's another battle when I've tackled all out war? See his babes always fall for the QB. I till I go drum them all in the QB. Rubbed on the tip like the chalk for the QB. Made the first move, then went home like it's QB. Fluid music, get the perfect shot, that's a Kubrick movie. Up I can't see the view from Fuji. The net see me shoot the toolie, bust a jutsu sign, then a boogie woogie. Lots of these twice on the top of the champ. Want me to crash, said bollocks to that. Next time you govern and talking, you smack me, your knobs got clapped like Boruto's dad.
Look at me now, I've been around, don't put me down. Look at me now.
Look at me now, I made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred.
Have like little teeny tiny Oni Jizos down there or something like that.
They try to take me out, but I won't fall. Chose this journey when I lost my soul. Take me down, won't take my throne. Tied as a sheep, but I rise as the goat. I know that I paid the price. Now that I'm back, but I'm after my gold. Never afraid to die. Feel as a sheep, but I rise as the goat. Rise as the goat.
Yeah, came from the bottom, I came up from nothing. Came from the weakest and became a demon. Now everyone knows that no one can stop him. Can no one defeat him? I want to shut it. I'm sat at the peak of the zenith, I'm popping. They're trying to beef with the lamb like a cavalry. So if I meet with the man, then I'm chopping. I got a blaze.
Maybe we'll have like some smaller shrines kind of embedded in the mountainsides here.
Face to face with me, they learn the place. Let the blade, I might send them up, send them up, to send them up with no ritual. Trying to take the top, they need a miracle. Dig a pit and drop them, any pitiful. You're too cold, you're too clean. Golden on me, cup another fleece. Sacrifice the cost, I know I lost. How you think I made it to the peak? Holding on, revolting, now I'm free. Broken once, but conquered those defeats. I was out, but now I count my keep. Rise the goat inside, it died the sheep.
They try to take me out, but I won't fall. Chose this journey when I lost my soul. Take me down, won't take my throne. Tied as a sheep, but I rise as the goat. I know that I paid the price. Now that I'm back, but I'm after.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't feel about that. Oh shit! Time for battle again.
Ever underestimated, never less than when I made it. Desecrated temples to the old gods when I showed them all that I'm the greatest. Then I showed them all why I'm the favorite. Craft community and elevated. Nothing left of mine to hold devotion. Nothing left that I'm to hold in sacred. Nothing left to find in the forest. I've sent them off from that place. Spent all the webs of Shamura. Went to Enora. Made Hecate red in the face. Made calamari out of calamar. He couldn't counter curse and blades. Fuck taking orders. I could cut down the cat where he waits.
They try to take me out, but I won't fall.
Hello and again. Ghostly Sellsword. Hello. We're gonna throw a haste on my blob. Why can I not drop my fucking spells? Thank you, Christ. That went well. I'll take it. We got time for one more of these. gonna drop a war beast.
How did I become so numb, so gone, so frozen, trapped inside my head so long, but now I'm chosen. Fuck my life up, 'cause you
Alright, I think we're gonna try to paint this. We're gonna try to paint this and not do the lines. We're gonna see how that goes. We're just gonna do a quick test run of that, I think.
should keep their names, that's all up and down my blade. I know I hold the key to everything you want. I know I'm always see-through, but that's what
First, let's like, okay, so I think one thing we could probably do to like do a little bit more intrigue, a little more like, could do a little bit of like fog here and there.
family shouldn't have to give the life. No, I won't fight fair. Fuck everybody, fuck everything. You know I care. Who does this fool think he's dealing with?
What's up, Shin?
He's beneath me. I'll show him. I'll show them all. Fuck everybody, fuck everything. Substitute to master, zero effort, skip the time. This whole society is bluffing. Think I'll come and make it mine. I'll make sure no one that I love is ever sentenced for a crime. I'd kill the reaper just to show you everything will all be fine. Eyes out, no it's eyes in. Dawn God, put the time in. Blade piercing through the very soul, trying to take a hold. What did I meant? These are my friends. Yeah, and this is my city. Waco Mundo for your thoughts and your pity. Quincy shooters in the alright and with me. Everybody getting shifty, but I know I hold the key to.
And I add a little bit of depth here and there, in between the spires of the mountains.
The past keeps drowning everything inside. My family should
How you doing, Shin? Welcome in, welcome in. You catching me at the ass end of my rough draft of your thing.
fight fair. Fuck everybody, fuck everything. You know I care, but they left me on my own. I never sleep. Took a life, left all alone. A memory. Fuck everybody, fuck everything.
In my gen? Okay, 1 second.
Fight fair. Fuck everybody, fuck everything. You know
So,
I care, but they left me
Ah,
Alright.
did you just wake up?
Yeah.
You certainly sound like it, sir.
everybody, fuck everything.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
How we feeling about this design?
Dear Father, I'm sorry you're not proud. Sparta's hard enough for a dropout.
I'm kind of afraid to tell you.
Why?
Well, this I absolutely love. It's chill, it's amazing, and well, it's you. How can you not like it? The thing I'm afraid to tell you, it's kind of not what I was envisioning.
Well, this is why I asked for more detail.
I was asleep. I apologize.
This is why I asked for more details at the get-go. All you gave me to work with was Oni layer background.
Well, to be honest, dude, when you were when you were like, oh, do you want me to do it or not? I'm like, go for it. you were kind of in the midst of everything with the kid and all that.
I mean, technically speaking, you gave me this commission months ago.
I know, but I didn't even know if I wanted you to do it.
But I mean, I'm just glad you caught me before I started finalizing this, because like I was starting to get into it. So we'll save this.
I like it.
We'll save this for a personal project. Because what I was planning on doing was I was gonna use this commission of yours as an opportunity to like see if I can do some like proper painting in Photoshop.
I apologize.
No, you're good. But like, what do you want? Like,
well, I was thinking of having like, I'm sure I've explained it.
nah.
What I was envisioning was, like the Oni King throne room here and
Oh, so I should have gone with my initial fucking idea. God damn it. Fuck.
well,
As I started this, I'm like, I think Oni layer and I think throne room. I think Oni throne room. It's gonna be badass. And then I'm looking up like inspirational like images, and I'm seeing like a bunch of like landscapes for Oni layer, and I'm like, maybe we should do a landscape. Kind of vibing with the landscape now. Okay. So, throne room. Oh, okay, hold on. Would you be down with me doing both?
Yeah,
I'll do the
sure.
throne first, and if you like how the throne turns out, I'll finish this. Like I'm
sure.
asking specifically because I would charge you for the time to do the second chunk. Like, so if you don't have the money for that, like,
I get, yeah, I'll, like, for that and for the other one, how does, like,
yeah.
$50?
So
No.
no,
Am I underpricing you?
no, like, so for like, you remember my background pricing, right?
I think so.
Like, my pricing for a background piece is $25 per week spent on it. So I suppose don't commit to this piece until we see how long the first piece takes me.
Okay.
And like, I know you'll get me paid eventually, so like it's not like I'm like gonna be hounding you to like, like you've always paid me eventually, so like don't worry about it.
Was that meant to be a pun?
No.
Hound, you say you know I wouldn't hound you, and you're the Munch-Dawg.
Oh. I know, I didn't even think about it like that.
Oh well. I did.
Okay, so Oni layer notes. Throne room of the Oni King. Okay. So give me like some base details of like how you want it to look. Like the throne,
Right.
the room itself. Do you want like what do you want in the background? That kind of shit.
Oh, like oh, I'm trying to think. Like,
Honestly, this looks so dope that I'm probably gonna work on this in my free time and like send it like even if you don't want me to do that as a commission, this might just turn into a free time piece, and whenever I finish it up, I might just send it your way.
fair enough. I know. Let's think. Well, you've seen you've seen me lay out.
It's been a minute, but yeah, I think so.
Let's think.
I'm gonna
This is
switch
the worst
to
time to ask me
intermission
about
view.
the worst time to ask me to think. I've just woken up.
Oh, trust me, I know the feeling. I got woken up at midnight with an emergency happening and had to fucking think on my feet. I know your pain.
What happened?
Fucking Julie was having, like, couldn't breathe and was having chest pains, and I had to fucking, like, get her an ambulance and get the kid someone to watch her so that I could, like, go to the ER and make sure my wife wasn't dying.
Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, dude. It was, like I said yesterday, it had been a week. It had been a fucking week.
Well, I do envision, basically, like, in the middle of the whole thing, the only, like a throne, like a...
Okay,
I'm trying to...
Give me a second. Let me Google Oni throne, because I saw one that, like, really, like, stood out to me that I really liked the aesthetic of.
Because I'm just trying to think, because, like, I do love steampunk, but I do love Neo Tokyo, so I'm just trying to think of which aesthetic I want to go for.
Because, like, so, okay, so I was, it's a little too much, let's go back to desktop live so y'all can see what I'm looking at here. So, like, where the hell did it go? There was one that was, like, really, like when I think Oni throne, I think, like, spiky bullshit, or, like, yeah, something like this. Like, it's, like, kind of spiky and, like, seems like it's made out of, like, almost like magma, or maybe, like, flesh and bone. Like, a combination of, like, flesh and stone, even, like this. I mean, like, could, like, build the aesthetic of the throne room around that, perhaps.
Just don't make me kawaii, please.
So am I having the actual Oni in this shot?
If you don't mind.
Okay, that's something that I should... Okay, that's another thing for the notes. Throne room of the Oni King in said throne. General aesthetic. So, okay, you keep talking about Neo Tokyo and, like, steampunk, but I don't know if these things go together. I mean,
the only thing that's close to it is cyberpunk, but
there's, like, a Neo Tokyo Oni is more like a dude wearing an Oni mask that's kind of like cyborgish.
technically that's what my dude's based on, right? Because well, I don't have to tell you because it's you.
So, like, I mean, your character, I've built your character as, like, an actual Oni. Like, I designed your little dude as, so I'm using the Oni that I made your emotes out of. That's what, like, your Oni's going to be. Okay, so I guess we would go more like Neo Tokyo then. So, like, okay, hold on. So,
I sent the emo in your chat, even though I know you know what the fuck it looks like.
well, that's where, so that's, okay. Right, so, okay, Neo Tokyo throne, huh? I'm getting a lot of, like, I guess I'll have to do some studying of, like, proper Neo Tokyo styling and try to, like, okay, what about, like, something like this, like the Akira throne?
I'm currently still waiting.
Sorry.
And don't apologize. I don't know what I should be apologizing to you. I kind of look sick.
But does that say Neo Tokyo to you? Like, okay, let me just Google, like, that by itself so I can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking for. Oh God, Jesus Christ.
Oh God, what am I gonna see? Yeah.
So it's like, so you're looking for, like, super busy, crowded, like, neon lights type shit, but, like, what is an indoor, what is like the indoors in Neo Tokyo look like, I guess, is a better question.
Because technically, I think I might go with the Neo Tokyo thing, because technically, my aesthetic on my streams is technically like that, because I've got a Neo Tokyo, like, sign.
Can you send me the sign I made you?
Yeah. The one with the flashing lights.
So you just want stuff with like fucking neon lights then? What's up? How we doing? We live for battle.
Oh. Sub
Wait, who is that?
T-Money.
Oh shit, that's right. T-Money changed his name. What's up, dude?
So I kind of like the Akira throne. Like,
You gotta like go back to your shit and see what I can find. So okay, so like your sign, I mean your sign I built, I don't even know if I'd qualify that as neon. That's just a standard sign that I like.
you think so?
I mean that's just a neon light sign, dude. Like,
Well, it's still neon, so like.
so okay, so how about something like, okay, hold on. Shogun throne. We're trying to suss out what exactly Shin is looking for in his backdrop. Ooh. It's kind of neat. What is this from? Oh, it's just a 3D model. Okay. Did the Shoguns actually have thrones now that I think about that?
The Shogun is a king.
Well, I know, like, I know the because the Shogun's thing, but like, did they actually have thrones, or did they just have like nicer pillows than everyone else?
I don't know.
Because I'm not seeing like any sort of like.
So what I kind of envision as I'm slowly waking up.
Okay. You keep your thought in your brain. It's like don't lose it. Hang on to it.
That's too late. I've lost it ages ago.
So how about something kind of like this? Like, obviously I would build more around it than just what they've got going on, but like something like this with like some lamps leading up to the throne, the Oni kind of like the big pimpin' hand on fist pose, with like this sort of shape of throne where it's got like the big arc and it's like got spikes and shit coming off of it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, now what were you gonna say? Like, what was
something around this, kind of like this, where it's like, I like that.
It's the same one. It's just lit up more.
Ah, fuck it. I was like thinking, like envisioning like a massive room with like pillars and like.
So this is closer to what I was thinking.
Oh, so you found it?
Wait, huh?
Was that the original picture?
No, this is like the one. The picture I was thinking of before was that one with like the female Oni with the big titties with like the rock.
Oh yeah.
Like this was more what I was thinking for the general aesthetic of the room, like large pillars with like it looks like it's made out of like rock and stone with like maybe a blood pit in the middle, and then like the Oni sitting on the throne, just like the big pimpin' lean on the fucking big ass throne.
I kind of like it.
So like this style of throne, but in like that kind of room with like maybe more of an aesthetic like this, where it has like the Shinto shrine kind of backdrop behind it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
And I would,
Sub Scorpion.
I would also like maybe like scattered around the room there's like different treasures that he's like either collected or stole from his enemies, and maybe like a few corpses.
So So like general treasures and Chinese and a dead guy or two.
Yeah, I having like some like.
How about we have a couple severed heads?
Yeah, maybe I put some like severed heads on the throne. That's like I just stuck on there. And maybe have like some like katanas and some like some other treasures from like other lands, like maybe some like Egypt, like.
Okay, well,
make
okay,
a whole-
Shin, hear me out now.
Oh, sorry.
It sounds like we're gradually cluttering this.
Are we? Oh.
So like, cause okay, so like a throne room, generally speaking, isn't gonna have all the shinies and shit. Like maybe you have like the severed heads as like a display of strength. Maybe you have like some nice decorations, but I guess it is also it's an Oni. I don't know.
I was just thinking about it like that because I was like this dude. This is where the dude kind of like keeps his treasure of like. This is all this of like how powerful and how wealthy he is. I have a few dead bodies around to show you that you can't fuck around with me. I have all of those like these katanas and have like all these other like ancient treasures from like Egypt or something. Like I will dominate everywhere, kind of thing. Like no matter where I go, I will dominate and I will take your shit.
Like the reason I'm saying like, so where I'm at with it is like, well, I see what you're saying. I feel like this, like the image that I currently have screen is closer to like what an actual throne room would be like in any given situation. Cause like, well, I guess it depends on the culture as well, I suppose, but like, generally the thing on display in a throne room is the king or queen, the rulers themselves. Like they are the symbol of wealth and like conquest. However, oh, I kind of like that. We could have it be a little like messy. Maybe like the Oni has just kind of commandeered someone else's castle and it's just kind of like dragon hoarded the throne room.
Oh my god, like I do like that one. I do like that idea of just it just looks like the Oni king is just kind of like just overtaken somebody else's throne.
Yeah.
And maybe like do the pin pose as you said, but like have his like have like one of his legs rest on like a corpse. So it's just like he just looks like he just doesn't give a shit.
Big. Put that thing on. Alright, so here's what I've got for notes so far. Which, this is so different from where we started. So like, while I'm really happy with like how this was turning out, like, yeah, no, I'm glad we had I'm glad you woke up and we chatted before I got too far on this. Because this was the rough drafting stage. So like,
I'm sorry, Munch.
No, you're good.
Need to waste time.
You're good, dude. You're good. I had a feeling like, because there was no guidance and all I had was Oni layer. So like, and like, you tend to have an idea in your head. So I was like, well, fuck it. We're just gonna make something and see if he likes it, and if not, like, we'll rough draft a new one because, yeah. But so all right, here's what I've got for notes then. Which I've got like 4 minutes left. We're just gonna do our fucking stream raid early and fucking hop off because I want to get my homework done so that I have some time this week to do other shit. My notes are: throne room of the Oni King. Oni King in said throne room. The general aesthetic will be based on reference images we've collected. Large pillars, maybe a blood pit, some shinies and severed heads. Big pimp and pose with foot resting on severed head.
Body, but yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, where would the body be?
Just literally just on the floor where it's like it's like on the floor. It's like kind of like in a weird ass pose that looks like I could just rest my foot on his back and just go, yeah.
Hey, we'll see if I can figure out the pose for that, but like, not 100% on that.
Are you sending this to Nat?
No. This is in my art request for commissions.
Oh, it is. I thought it was just. I thought it was yours and Nat's DMs. I was like, eh. I've only seen you and Nat in there.
They're so cute.
What do you think about the art I made? I'm sure I put mine in there.
I'm 100% sure I commented on it and gave it a fucking, like, emote of some kind. I don't remember where it is, though. People have been posting a lot of shit here.
There, you missed it. Go down.
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah, the heck ye dude was to that.
It was an old WCW sign, and because you can make signs in 2K24, I'm putting that in. Just Goldberg eats corn the long way.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Okay, so... Alright, yeah, so then I'll start rough drafting this Friday. We'll see what comes of it. Because tomorrow we're doing game stuff. I've decided that I'm gonna shuffle games and art each week instead of doing like game art game. I'm doing game art.
By the way, I got a tabletop simulator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You can join us then. Whenever
I tried to download games from the Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
No idea how to fucking use them.
You gotta you like.
I tried to use them on single player, but they wouldn't let me.
You add them to your collection, and then you can like open them up and. We'll go over that at some other point. Right now, stream is about to end. We're gonna do our fucking last raid of the evening.
By the way, Team Money, if you're still there, I'll meet you and live for battle. Just because I want to fight somebody. That's all I need to say.
For honor, for glory, for nuggies, let's go. Okay, so hold on. In the context of like the general aesthetic, we do want like. Do you want neon lights or do you just want like? Or you just want to kind of like base it off of that one reference image I found? Like, you want me to do like this, but more like with like the kind of Shinto shrine kind of shit, and throw some fucking neons in there or something?
Do you think what the castle that you made in your first art would look like this in this inside?
I feel like it would look like this image that I'm currently showing on screen on the inside.
Then do that.
Do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. That was like, do you know the worn tone one where it had like rubble and all that? It looked like very like somebody broken into it.
Yeah.
I kind of do
so like,
aesthetic with this picture.
So like this, but less pretty and more beat up.
Yeah. So.
And then like have like a dead dude slumped over where the guy's foot is, kind of shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, imagine Flint, Michigan.
Bro.
I get one in sometime. That's what she said.
Jesus
anyway.
Okay.
Sorry.
Lord. Alright, my brain is fucking dying. We're gonna go to the intermission screen while I find someone to raid out to. Find some
I'll help
jams.
you.
Well, we got a bunch of motherfuckers who are live right now. It's just a matter of
Yeah,
picking someone.
your mate Derek's on, Grenacci's on. Let's think.
Let's say hi to Grenacci. It's been a minute. Grenacci's a good bean. Like to see what he's been up
But
to.
there's somebody else called Come Only Bacon. Maybe just me.
Huh?
Commonly bacon, sorry.
Commonly bacon. I definitely don't have commonly bacon. But yeah, let's keep the art stream rolling. We'll go with Grenacci.
I didn't even know he still did art.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen him do one for a while.
I have my fucking double typing shit. This is obnoxious. Alright, thank you for hanging out today. Hope you had a good time. Much love and appreciation. Hopefully we can get something that adequately represents Shin's vision figured out Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to be trying my hand at Killing Floor 2 and I'm most likely going to hate it, but we will see. Because I've been told that the game is a struggle game. And while I love struggle games, the first experience of most struggle games is usually not pleasant. Alright, deuces!